Bohn here with Glover Teixeira, the former UFC light heavyweight champion who is supposed to return to the Octagon next weekend. But Glover, we all know kind of what happened. I know you've done some interviews talking about your decision and all that stuff. Here we are, though, a week from when you were supposed to fight. Are you still, comfortable with all the choices that you make and how this thing unfolded?
Yes, man, I stand behind the choice I make, of course. I gotta be smart about this. I gotta be, I'm professional. I earn my way to the top, not to take fights like that. I would take fights like that to get in UFC or maybe to get a title fight if I was I don't know, number 8 contender and they offer me a title fight, I'll just go in, and fight for the title. But I earned this spot over here with a lot of sweat, tears, and blood. You saw how much blood was last fight, so I earned my spot to get the title fight. That's why I stay behind my decision. I'm not just gonna take a fight like that.
What was kind of the hardest part of this situation, I guess, from the training and fighting perspective? Like, I'm assuming you were peaking, you were so close, and to have to pull that back and not be able to go in there and fight. Is that like something you feel that you haven't been able to get out of you now that you put in all the training?
Yeah, it's a situation. It's decision that I make. Was like was a tough decision because, like you say, it was in the end of the camp already. It was peaking. It was like a couple more sparring to do, and I had to make the decision. And it's tough because you almost get the job done, but it happens. The guy got hurt, and what they offered me wasn't make sense, wasn't make any sense right away. So and they put that fight. They think that fight is gonna sell better. Good luck.
Yeah, no, I guess does it reinforce all your choices? You see your peers like Daniel Cormier coming out saying, "I would do the exact same thing if I was Glover." I'm sure you're confident in your own decisions as it is, but to hear that from other people, does that just kind of reinforce that you did the right thing here?
Yeah, everybody, everybody's on the same page, man. Like I say, if I had to talk with Dana, he would know because he worked with fighters for so many years, and he'll know it will be a stupid decision just go in there and embrace a fight like that. The situation is like because Ankalaev was training to. If it was true, Ankalaev wasn't training, was sitting in his couch, and it was a bit different, But he was training for Jan. Jan is very similar to my style, The special is stand up, so for him it wouldn't be much of a change, and but for me it will be a dramatic change because I was putting too much of hard work and strategy for Judy.
Yeah. And this seems like the situation like could be a lot worse, right? Like from what it's sounding like, Yuri could be out a year or more. This fight's only next weekend, so if things line up good, maybe you can fight the winner in a few months, right? It doesn't seem like it could be that devastating of a blow here.
Yeah, that's the plan. Keep training, keep focused, keep working hard, and enjoy life. And waiting for the next call, man. What's gonna be? Who's gonna win? And is they gonna put me to fight and win? Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah. Is the hope that however this fight unfolds, both these guys just come out unscathed so they can turn around quickly?
Oh yeah, can you imagine? We go to Brazil, man. Let's go to
Right?
Brazil and have some fun and help Guilherme there. Guilherme's been like deal with the tickets and stuff.
Right. Yeah. So who do you think wins that fight between Jan and Megamed?
I think Ankelov's gonna win the fight. I believe it's gonna be Jan have the chance. He have the chance, got the power, but I say that about Jan too. I thought that he was gonna lose to Adesanya, and he went over there and surprised me. But I feel like Ankalaev is gonna win. I hope Jan win. I like the guy. I think he deserves it, and we see.
Yeah. Did you? I mean, there's a lot of talk going into the last fight about your timeline and how many more fights you were going to do. Did you have any clear idea going into this one if it did play out as we expected with you and Yuri, like what you were going to do, or was it all going to be a decision kind of in the moment as you've been kind of doing it for the past couple of years here?
That thing about retired. I say in a perfect scenario, I had the belt, and I say, yeah, that'll be cool because I defend the belt, blah blah blah. Look in the future, right? But I always say this: my decision of the retirement is probably gonna be in the gym, in my house, when I don't want to do this anymore, or in the gym when you know, when I can't do this anymore. I still training so good. I still train with the beasts, Alex Pereira, Wellington Tuma, great people there, Dominic Reyes, and I still feeling amazing, man. It's no retired come to my mind yet. But like I say, this decision will be make when I don't have the enthusiasm to go and do it anymore. I'm pretty good. I done as many fights in UFC. I done well. I got that belt. I'm looking right at it. But like, and I want to keep doing. I want to do it again. I want to make history now. Now it's time to make history. Do what I can. 43 years old. I feel amazing. I feel great, and I just want to keep doing. I have maybe break Randy Couture's record.
Yeah, for the oldest champion in UFC history.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. He's the only one ahead of me.
Yeah, well, you got time. I mean, and you mentioned like your energy and your excitement for the sport. I mean, how much did what Alex did in New York last month like help, bring a different energy to you? I mean, I saw you cage side obviously after the fight. You were as happy as I've ever seen you. You've had your own wins in your own career, but I think to kind of see how excited you were for Alex, did that give you, even bigger boost kind of going forward?
Yes, when you see your friend reaching his goal and reaching the dream, it's amazing, man. It's a beautiful thing, like it's when you do something, help somebody to accomplish anything. To when you help someone, is the feeling is great, and when you see that happen for somebody else, it's amazing. It's just as much as it's for you. I could say the difference was you go over there, you get the belt, was incredible feeling for me for days, for weeks. I was like sink it in when I won the belt, right? It is different because of that. But when Alex win, I was just as happy because, like I say, it's amazing to be part of somebody, especially a person like him that is so family guy, and hard work. I see the work he put into the camp, so it's amazing, man. I was really, really happy.
Would you guys ever consider, he fights Adesanya again on the same card as you get your title shot, or is that too much putting it together for you guys to fight on the same card?
Yeah, that's a little bit too much because we have to do things. I like to be there for him, and the same thing. He like to be there for me. That's why he didn't fly to Brazil because of this fight. He was right go back to Brazil right away, but then he's like, I'm gonna wait for you fight, and then he waited around, and that happens. But like we there for each other. But hey, if it happens. It'd be a beautiful thing. We deal with any situation.
Absolutely. And last thing before I let you go, I know we're on short time. I know you're working with Steak a bit. They helped us set up this interview. Just talk about that partnership that you have here.
Oh, it's amazing. It's great to be part of that. It's a great support is taking given us, and the fact that we have to go over there and try to to get the fights, and because we do that automatic. Like a lot of my friends always text me, and hey, who should I bet in this fight or that fight, and it's kind of cool now that opinion is there, and I'm really happy they stake has been helping all the fighters, all of us, really grateful.
No doubt. All right, Glover, I really appreciate the time. We'll talk again soon and hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you, my friend.